Welcome to Venusian Soul Tarot. Today I'm back with a timeless picker card reading, and it's going to be messages from your spirit guides. So I want you to cast your gaze over the cards and ask your higher self which cards have a message for you. We have pile number 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. If you need to pause the video to meditate further, please do so. But for those of you who are ready, let's get started. Hi group 1. So for those of you drawn to the violet amethyst, I'm hearing and feeling like for some of you, you may be trying to gain clarity with this Hierophant in terms of what you want to commit to, who or what really supports you, supports your future, supports your highest good. It could be for some of you committing to what you want to manifest. I just get there's a lot of energy around you. There's a lot of psychic insights and downloads with this High Priestess. And there's a period of time with the Four of Swords where there's a need for rest, for going within, to gain clarity. Because with this Hierophant and the Nine of Swords, I feel for some of you, you may be dealing with a lot of uncertainty, or your mind may feel very conflicted. It's almost that energy where there's a lot up in the air, or it's hard to get clear. It's hard to have that knowing of, okay, this is what I want to do next. And I feel like you're in this process of discovering. For some of you, it has to do with your legacy. It has to do with your life purpose, how you want to, because I'm seeing someone with a blank canvas. And I feel for many of you, you might be looking at like, what do I want to contribute? What am I going to use this inner alchemist to create and bring into this world? Because I feel for this group as well, Spirit is supporting and helping you. For some of you with your life purpose, with some sort of legacy or creation. But for others of you, I feel like there's a financial element. There's an element of manifesting abundance. We have the Inner Alchemist, and I love this imagery. This is my favorite card in this deck. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. I understand that I can use the inner magic of intention to transform myself in the same way an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. With this card, for many of you, you're coming into a level of mastery where you're understanding your inner state of being determines what you receive physically. And most of us know this, especially those of us on the spiritual path, but it's very different to live that. So I feel for this group, you're coming into a point where you're becoming very conscious of the people, the situations, the circumstances, the energies that are an energy drain, that deplete you, that diminish you, that aren't in alignment with what you're wanting. And for some of you, I feel like what you're manifesting as well is inner peace, is harmony, is balance. And I feel some of the changes you make, that's what helps to bring this in. But with the Emperor and the Hierophant, there's this energy as well of leadership. And that's why I'm using the term mastery, because I feel maybe even like becoming the master alchemist, becoming so conscious of your words, your thoughts, your energy, your vibration, that you see that ripple effect in the physical, in the 3D. You're reaching a new level of depth and connection with yourself is what I keep hearing. But I feel for some of you, there's energies that you're aware of aren't serving you. The Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, I keep getting this energy of decision or deliberation, especially with this Nine of Swords. But with that Five of Wands, I feel like there's, whether this be like a job, people, situations, environments that you're separating yourself from with this Four of Swords because they disturb your peace and they throw off your energy. They throw off your vibration. With the High Priestess, when I first saw the violet amethyst, I heard crown chakra activation and downloads. So for some of you, you're receiving a lot of messages and downloads from Spirit in terms of what to move away from. I think you're becoming aware of certain situations or certain energies that just, I'm hearing, may affect your sense of inner security. I also think for some of you, you're working, or you will be working on committing to a foundation or something that you, because I'm drawn here to, it's almost like a star, some sort of foundation or idea or something you manifest in the physical that really helps with your security, with your finances, abundance, just even your peace of mind. Like they keep saying peace, happiness, balance, tranquility. I just keep getting that energy. But I feel like you're manifesting a lot in the physical as well, but you're doing it in a way where it's almost like, they show me like a ripple effect, like when you throw a stone and it ripples. It's like you're changing yourself and you're in this really gentle, beautiful energy, and that's what creates that for you. With the Emperor and the Hierophant, you're receiving a lot of downloads in terms of, what supports you, what nourishes you, what lifts your vibration and what drains it. Okay, so for your oracle cards as well, we have Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. For some of you, you're releasing your past life. You're going to start something brand new. And this could be just an area of your life. This could be like a connection, a career path, a way of thinking. The healing as well as on the mental level. There's a lot of healing happening mentally. I'm hearing past limits are being lifted. So your perceptions now are more unlimited. And I think this has to do with some of the changes that are happening spiritually and energetically for you. It's like you're perceiving, I'm hearing more bounty. For some of you, you're receiving downloads of how to receive more abundance. And you're aligning your thoughts, your beliefs, your energy, your intention with that. Because you also have here Holy Grail. We have inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. There's definitely divine knowledge and wisdom that's pouring forth from the heart space, I feel, and the crown. I feel the more time you spend in solitude and meditation, the more you call on your spirit guides, even ascended masters. I'm hearing Saint Germain with this alchemy here. And it's funny, we're talking about, when we talk about violet amethyst, we think of the violet flame. You may be working with the violet flame and calling on Saint Germain and the seventh ray, the violet flame, to clear old and transmute negative energies. And that may be a breakthrough as well for you when it comes to really shifting your energy fields. Okay, the other card. This is so funny. I didn't see these cards. I choose these cards randomly, and it always amazes me, the synchronicities with the harmony. And we have release sitting above the Five of Wands. Now, for some of you, you may not resonate with leaving things behind in the physical. It may be an energy internally, but for many of you, I feel like it could be both. Release, I move in harmony. Change me, divine beloved, into one who easily releases all that's ready to go. Let me move in harmony with your natural cycles. And that's what I feel like you're in the process of doing. And again, I am peaceful with offering. Some of you as well, you're being guided in terms of what you're offering, what you're committing to in the physical. A life path, it could be a business pursuit. Let me, divine beloved, offer all desires to you, knowing the right outcomes are already selected. Grant me true surrender and peace. Let me be only a vehicle for your will in every way. I keep seeing water for this group. We have the stream here. I'm reading this as water as well. I'm hearing hydration for this group may be really important. But I think the analogy is you flowing, because even with these birds, I just keep seeing this gentle flow. You're learning how to work with the energies around you, work with spirit, rather than kind of, in terms of manifestation, not trying to force certain outcomes or being in a state where you're more receptive, more in that flow state. I keep seeing like a North Star for you guys. We have leadership there. And it's funny when I think a polar bear, North Pole, but North Star, North Star. There's some sort of download or idea you get around what you're going to manifest. But it requires with leadership and Emperor for you to take on a role of leadership in terms of your life and your manifestation. But it could be taking a leadership role, like an entrepreneurial role. It's something that you have to take charge of, because you also have security here as well. So we have security. You're building a new foundation for your life, but also in terms of your finances. There's something here that there's some sort of spark or illumination. The water element and the fire element are coming through strong. I think the fire element, because you're transmuting old energies, and the water, I feel like, is restoration. Okay, you also have here patience. If you tried forever to shift a problem, there's something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. See, with this card as well, I get this energy that for some of you, there's something you've been wanting to manifest or create, but perhaps it's hit blocks or walls, or it just hasn't flowed. And I feel like you're in a space, what you needed, I'm thinking of A Course in Miracles, where they say a miracle is a shift in perception. Don't quote me on that. I think that's the saying. It's something like that. So it's like your miracle, it's like your psyche, your perception, your consciousness is shifting. And because it's shifting and there's this inflow coming from that crown chakra, I feel like it's purifying your mind, your beliefs, certain ideology or limitations you had, and that's opening you to the solution. It definitely involves money. For many of you, your buildings, this whole side I feel is around building stability for yourself, building a business, building or creating a project with money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So really connecting with spirit and offering everything you have to spirit. But also when I was reading this card, I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. You're learning how to completely surrender to life. And that's what's helping with your alchemy. That's what's helping you receive. And for some of you, it does involve really letting go. And I feel for some of you, it is letting go of a person, a situation, an environment. I feel like there may be something that you've outgrown or something that you're ready to surrender, that your heart and soul, you know it's time to let go. So I feel like spirit and your spirit guides are going to be guiding you through that process, but they're letting you know it's making room and making space for what wants to come in for you. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 2. Now, as I lay your cards, I just kept hearing patience is a virtue, and it just kept repeating. So there is a message here of patience, being patient with yourself, being patient with others, but also being patient, I'm hearing, primarily with your healing process and your manifestations. I feel for this group, all your blessings are about to come in. For a lot of you, I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've set a lot in motion. There's a lot of manifestations that want to find you. And I feel like you can feel that. You can sense that energy. But it's funny you chose or were drawn to Sunstone. And I think of coming into the sun and like all these blessings, this joy. I feel like you can sense that. But there could be almost like a level of impatience where it's like, where is it? Like, why hasn't it found me yet? It's that type of energy. And maybe that won't resonate for all, but it's like spirit is saying, just be patient a little longer because it's about to come in. So we step by step, we have today, I didn't actually read this bottom bit. Today I practice patience. I allow time to fulfill my goals. I understand the wisdom in letting go of control. I know that the true value of each situation lies in its creations rather than its end result. Therefore, I allow my life to unfold step by step, inhabiting each moment to the fullest, knowing that my soul is forever rising higher and higher to embrace the light. So with this card, I feel as well, there's an energy of, I'm hearing first of all that healing is ongoing. Yeah, like we never arrive. There's always new levels, new heights of ascension, expansion, transformation, release work. Like you know, it's almost like a spiral. It's envisioning healing more as a spiral rather than linear. A spirit is also wanting you to really ground your energy in the present moment, because we create and receive from the present moment. I feel for this group, it's almost like stop and smell the roses. There's that energy of don't become so excited and fixated for what is coming towards you that you miss the beauty and the blessings that are here right now. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's like Spirit is saying you are going to get your dues, because I'm seeing for those of you who are manifesting love, there's a soulmate connection here. We've got Queen of Coins, abundance. We've got tremendous manifestation just in terms of success. I see a lot coming in for you. But with the Two of Coins and the Lovers, right now you may be at this, it could represent a choice or you trying to make a change, a shift. And Spirit is saying the change you want is coming, but you need to take it step by step, and you're only going to receive guidance step by step as you go along. So there's a need to almost be patient with Spirit, or perhaps how things arise, how they come into form. With the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, I feel like there's communication coming in from a soulmate, or significant communication. And if you don't resonate with manifesting love, it can be soul tribe, but I'm seeing significant loving connections that are manifesting. Yeah, it's like with that Eight of Wands, like you may have that fire in your belly where you're excited, or you're ready to move, you're ready to change. I feel like your inner child is really activated as well, because I looked at this card and it just made me think of like an inner child, playfulness. And you also have power. Yeah, I feel for this group, you are really powerful and you're very in touch with your strength, your power. But I feel like some of these changes, when I think of lightning, I think of blessings that come in, but they almost come in out of the blue or in a way that's not fully expected. There's a sense of, perhaps not fully seeing it coming, or it comes about, there's something unknown about it. There's something spontaneous, and it's like that's how Spirit wants it to be for you. I feel like these blessings and these manifestations are good karma for all the work you've done on yourself, and I feel like you're coming into that and you can feel that. I feel for many of you, you've done a lot of healing work, especially around the heart, because we have here Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity, and it's this heart chakra opening that's making way for blessings. I feel like if there were, because it's sitting above the Three of Swords, if there was past pain, past betrayal, past wounding, it's like now you've cleared away that residue. There's nothing affecting your energy field. And it's like that freedom is what paves the way for a new beginning. And it's sitting above the Queen of Coins, we have Temple of Truth. Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. For some of you may find abundance comes, because I was getting communication is really significant. So you may be channeling your communication or your energy into something, whether that be a book, a project, something creative, a career path. I just feel like it's really significant when it comes to speech, essentially. Speech, language, words. Okay, so sitting above the Magician, you have ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. And I feel like this energy where Spirit is saying you can set the intention of what you want, but it's up to Spirit in terms of how it comes in, that divine plan. Yeah, and again, be patient with yourself, be patient with your feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. I'm hearing from those of you that can feel that excitement and that power and that energy coming towards you of change, of blessings, of growth. Being in that space of allow yourself to sit with the impatience. Like don't try to force it or remove it, really allowing it to flow, because the other card you have here is acceptance. I accept myself. Let me love and accept myself as you love me. May I find you shining brightly within my own being. Beautiful. So again, self-acceptance, just being at peace with where you're at. I feel for many of you, though, you've had to do a lot of healing work around self-love and self-acceptance, which is what has led to this portal and this growth or expansion around the heart chakra. And you have generosity. I am abundant love. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily send blessings to all, even those filled with negativity or fear. May I shower the planet with love, knowing there is an unlimited ocean within me. And it's sitting above the Two of Cups. For many of you, this connection, this powerful connection with your heart chakra and throat chakra as well, I'm getting. It's like, number one, you're able to pour that love into the world, into a business, into a career path, into a book, for some of you into a connection. But I feel like tapping into that abundant love within you is what has triggered all these blessings to come in. Because I feel as well, you may find your vibration is lifted to a level where others may not be privy to that energy field, or others may have difficulty accessing that vibration or being able to live from that vibration. And that's why I think Spirit's coming in here with patience and just letting you know, like, even if, others aren't quite as ascended or they're not able to access it, I feel like your presence is a blessing for others. It's like you bring this vibration, you bring this energy, you bring this light. Yeah, like your light, your energy field has completely changed. And I feel like because your energy is more expansive, because you have so much love that's flowing through you, it's like other people can really draw off that energy. And not only that, that's what's returned in kind to you in terms of physical blessings, but also in terms of attracting loving connections. The level of love and self-acceptance that you've fostered within yourself, Spirit and your spirit guides are wanting you to know, like, that's what you've created. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 3. So for this group, I'm feeling such a gentle energy. Like there's this beautiful serenity, peace, balance, flow. But I'm hearing as well, it's really important that you protect your space and your energy field right now. Because with the moon and the 8 of swords, I see the 8 of swords more as a period of potentially seclusion or solitude, where you're really going within, you're connecting with spirit, your spirit guides, doing any healing work, just being really conscious and aware of the things that throw you out of balance or the people or situations that diminish your sense of self-love. It's really noticing how you feel in different contexts. And I feel like right now for this group, you're going through a lot of, I'm hearing expansion, especially expansion, integration. I feel like there's a lot of love that's coming, high vibration. There's just beautiful energy for this group. And I feel like while you're trying to integrate that in your energy field, you may need to be very conscious of, the people around you, the energies that do and don't serve you, who you want in your space. I see a lot of sage and, energy work, clearing. You're being, how would I say, it's like purifying yourself, purifying your energy, purifying your space, your relationships, your thoughts, your feelings, everything. So we have self-love. Today I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I'm able to recognize my own divinity and to appreciate the purity of my soul. I take the time to care for myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself. I am kind to myself. I am grateful for who I am. And I'm really drawn to this word purity because I feel like that's exactly what's happening. There's a sense of purification, cleansing. For some of you, that could also involve like how you take care of yourself, your nutrition, meditation routine, exercise routine, the environments you're in, being really conscious of the things you watch, the things you read, the things you perceive. There's so much light that's flowing through you. It's like your spirit guides are helping you with this upgrade, this expansion, this ascension. But again, with the 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands, I feel like you're going to need to have very strong boundaries. And maybe just as well, again, they keep saying observe how you feel around people and situations. But you may find with this Knight of Coins that things in the physical slow down for a period of time to give you that energy to really focus on you. Like right now, your priority is self-care and your spiritual growth. is essentially what I'm feeling. I feel like you'll come out of this period with renewed passion. Could be renewed passion for an idea or project, or just for life itself, actually. I see you really enjoying life and being fully, it's almost like fully alive, fully present, just really in a powerful energy. Okay, you have here, and it's funny, we have that butterfly, definite transformation, spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. And it's funny, it's sitting on the Six of Swords. So Spirit is asking you, where is your energy being drained? Where is energy leaking from you? What is bringing your vibration down? And you have here enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. That's what I was trying to say, like flow, surrender, being able to it's like Spirit is moving you. This group is such a beautiful, like divine feminine energy with this moon as well. The moon is really significant. So the moon cycles, you may be very connected to the moon. You may notice certain shifts and expansions or transformation with the ebb and flow of the moon. We have Truth sitting above Page of Swords, but it's sitting beneath this Six of Swords, and it's making me feel like you're realizing the truth around certain energies or certain vibrations, people, situations, like things that aren't serving you anymore. It's almost like you're becoming conscious of not only how they affect you, but perhaps even making that decision to fully release it. And look, we have flow, and look at the moon again. You're also receiving a lot of divine knowledge and divine wisdom when it comes to your path, healing, your spiritual growth, even what you want to do next, because I accidentally realized I grabbed 3 of these cards. So you also have clarity, and that's what I feel the moon is bringing. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Very, very psychic and intuitive at the moment. But Spirit is saying that's why you need these really solid energetic boundaries, because there's so much going on internally that certain people or situations could almost throw you out of balance or affect your ability to hear the divine. And that's what they're supporting you with. Okay, so the other card, again, we see a butterfly. Now, you may be seeing butterflies, or butterflies could be significant to you in the holy space between. Allow me, divine beloved, to rest in that holy space between what is and what will be. Let me fully embrace, relax, and bless the now. So again, you're really becoming more present. Now is just a time of rest, of healing, expansion, spiritual growth, illumination. And it's funny, you have balance. My needs will be met. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can fully offer my schedule to you so my life can be in balance. Let me take rest whenever necessary, trusting that one way or another all needs will be met. So we have 2 cards that also mention really like rest, replenishing yourself, or actually 3 cards, nourishing yourself. And I feel like right now is a time to really go slow and go within. And I feel like there will be certain truths or illumination that it becomes very clear what's next for you. Yeah, you have clarity again here. So we have crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. So again, this isn't healing like on a psychological level, or I don't feel that as much. It's like very much ascension energy, where I see a lot of light being flooded through you. It could be receiving light codes, downloads from the divine. There's a very high energy. But I'm hearing is when I see this crystal skull, it makes me think as well, like there's one cycle or one aspect of your life that's falling away. There's a death process that makes room for more of this energy. And for some of you, that may have already happened. And you have Heart of Source. Yeah, it's like you're accessing Source directly. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. And it's like Spirit wants you to enjoy this beautiful energy from Source and pour it within yourself and into yourself, because I feel like from that place and from that space, things start to really flow. Now's the time to just be within, and you may feel called to spend, a lot more time in meditation, more time in nature. Because it's funny, this woman is resting, but she's resting in like a beautiful park or near the water, near a lake. We see mountains, here, water again, water. So there's a sense of, for this group, nature is really cathartic and really healing, especially when you're trying to ground such high vibrational, big energies. Keep seeing that amethyst. I'm getting like third eye crown energy as well. A lot of downloads, a lot of visions. I feel for this group, with that moon energy, you are very psychic, but you may be a lot more psychic during this process. Like you may find that your psychic abilities are being activated. I'm hearing as your energy field is being purified, your ability to hear Spirit and receive guidance accurately is enhanced. But I'm hearing right now, if you feel like there's not a lot of clarity, because I'm feeling like for your life, all you have is the moonlight. It's because right now, Spirit wants you to go within as well to find these answers. But I also feel like right now is not a time of movement for this group. It's a time of being, of integration, of embodying these energies. For this group in particular, your physical body and vessel, it's very important how you're taking care of it, what you're consuming, how you're feeling. It's like even the water, like I don't know if you bless your water or you, I'm hearing purity of water, whether that's drinking filtered water. And again, follow your guidance in terms of what feels right for you. But there's something about the quality of water, hydration. There's a lot of changes happening energetically and spiritually, and naturally that's going to affect the physical body as well. But Spirit's saying like right now is a time of trust, but you're definitely ascending and there's so much light that's flooding through you. A lot of light codes. You may receive a lot of divine knowledge. So this is all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, Group 4. So right off the bat, for this group, if you're not interested in messages around love, you may want to pick another pile and another group, because that's what's coming through very strong. Now, with this group, I feel like there's been quite a journey when it comes to connection, quite a journey perhaps when it comes to self-love. And really, I feel like you've really had to vouch for yourself or really like consider your own self-worth. And when I look at this Angelite, I think of connection that's really divinely guided. There's a sense of a spiritual bond or a spiritual union, but they're showing me the process of, how you reach that stage. So we have here, love appears. I renounce my pain and I release my resistance. Today I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. My prayers are heard and God sends angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love appears. Again, with this angel light, I was feeling angelic help. So pretty much Spirit and the angels are, for those of you where this resonates, supporting you with a divine union and a soulmate. I feel for this group, you may be at different points in this process, because I feel for many of you, you've been very much wounded in love. There's been very painful situations that were very hard to let go of. For some of you, this could be one connection, but I feel for many of you, it's multiple. And it doesn't have to just be in the realm of romance. I'm hearing relationships, because we have the Four of Coins, which obviously can be holding on or difficulty letting go, above the Ten of Wands. So there's a sense of, number one, letting go of the past completely. I feel like with the Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, this can be obviously past pain, past betrayal, disappointment. The Queen of Swords, I feel like there's this period of time where your heart may have hardened or you were resistant to love. And again, if that's where you're at right now, take it as it resonates. But I feel for most of you, you're kind of coming into union. But there's a sense here of, you had to do a lot of inner work to really heal. And I feel like you've invested a lot of energy perhaps if your relationships were challenging, it forced you almost to put that work and effort into, say, career or your passions. There's a sense of, it's like you realize if I'm going to have happiness or success or love, I need to build it within myself internally. And for some of you, that's why you can see this woman, she's almost protective of what she's built, what she's created. So I feel for many of you, these situations in relationship were a blessing in disguise. They were, number one, preparing you for this union and that quality of union. But I also feel they helped grow and expand you into your potential, into, your divine truth, because we have here as well potential. And as sitting above the Four of Coins, I keep hearing like, you're unstoppable. You can do anything. You can achieve anything. You've mastered the art of, independence, and you also know how to be solitary, which is important. You have good boundaries. At some points, I think you may have overshot the mark where you were like very protective of yourself, but I feel like as the healings progress, now you're in a space where you're more open. I keep seeing birds for you as well. Flying free is what I'm hearing, because I'm just drawn to this white dove here, and I look down and we have freedom here as well, and birds in flight. So again, I feel like for many of you, you have set yourself free from the past. And again, these could be relationship difficulties that stem all the way back to childhood. It doesn't have to only be in the context of romantic relationship, because I'm hearing for this group, some of you have had very difficult upbringings, romantic partners. Just, I feel like you've been hit with challenge after challenge, but it's what turned you into this heart-centered warrior. Someone, because I'm hearing you've already scaled the mountain and come back down. Like Spirit's saying, there's nothing that you can't do. But I feel these experiences or certain people, that's what enabled you to really step into your power. It's like it lit a fire in your belly, like that phoenix energy that transformed you. For this group, you're really good at transmuting energies as well. I also think some of your experiences in connection, if you weren't met with self-love and self-acceptance, it's like you had to go within to find that. And that's what I think that Four of Pentacles was depicting. It's like, and the Hermit here, it's like everything that you required, you're like, okay, I'm going to have to find it within. For this group, you've also got a really strong root chakra. You're really able to kind of ground your energy. Yeah. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Again, you've transformed. You are a supernova. You have so much. Spirit is saying like there's nothing you can't do on your own, especially as it pertains to like career, manifestation, abundance, the physical world. Like I feel like for this group, you've largely mastered that, or you're on that path. But I feel like what may be missing is like for some of you where it resonates, a really beautiful partnership and home base. Yeah. Inner Earth. You've had to build I almost said finances, but you had to build your abundance internally, and then it manifests in the physical as finances, love, success. You have inner Earth base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. You're also so secure in yourself now. I feel like nothing could shake you. Like it doesn't matter, what would happen or what people say, or you don't need the validation of others because you're so used to validating yourself. You're used to kind of going within to find the truth, or you're used to a level of inner transformation. You understand that in order to shift the physical, you must change the internal realm. You also have here challenge. I embrace all tests. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. That's what I feel. I feel for this group, you may have gone through a lot of cycles of loss, challenges, hardship, whether that be in relationships, finances, setbacks, like just really hard energy. It's making me feel like it's almost like the energy of Saturn, where there's been a lot of karmic challenges and whatnot. But when we rise to that occasion and rise to that challenge, we grow exponentially, and it gives us blessings and growth that we couldn't have achieved otherwise. So I feel for many of you, like this growth has been a blessing, but I feel like it may have been very difficult. And with authenticity, I can be my true self. But these challenges brought you back to who you really are. Change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to honor my sexual desires and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love. Yeah, but with that card as well, I feel like this is more just being comfortable in every aspect of yourself, every aspect of your divine being, your authenticity, your truth. And I feel like as well, it's like now's the time, if you have faced a lot of like challenges, setbacks, difficulties, a lot of kind of hard energy, it's like Spirit wants you to know things are going to start flowing, because with King of Coins, I see a lot of, again, stability. What you're creating, I'm hearing as well, this love connection, very, very stable, like very solid partnership. This person's very stable. You can build a solid foundation with them. There's just a sense here of being really, how would I say? It's like knowing yourself inside out. It's facing so many obstacles, challenges, and setbacks that you know you're invincible, that you know I can overcome anything. It's that level of strength. Your mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. I feel like you've had to do this for yourself because there's been so many challenges or setbacks or difficulties. You've learned how to nourish yourself, support yourself, no matter how bad things are on the physical. And that gives you that energy where you're completely unshakable, where you're not dependent on the relationship or the vibration and thoughts of others. Like, you know you're okay on your own. You know you don't need that energy. You have truth here as well. When everything is done as offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord, take me over and speak through me. You also have no fear left, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're comfortable with you're completely comfortable with every facet and expression of yourself. You love yourself unconditionally, and it's that unconditional love and that unshakable foundation and power and strength within you that attracts in that Four of Wands energy. And that's, I feel like Spirit, this message for this group is just congratulations. Like, you've come through so much. You haven't allowed it to turn you bitter or remain upset and hurt. You've transmuted that energy. You've taken those challenges, those knocks, those lessons to build just a beautiful self, a beautiful life, an abundant life. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day.